welcome back to my channel again. I don't know if you know this about me, but I'm actually Dutch. And, as the years go by, I feel like Dutch people know the Dutch sayings less and less, including myself. And we mix certain phrases and Dutch sayings. We mix them together and we make different wrong kind of language phrases, I guess, is how you would pronounce it. And so, for my Dutch followers, I would just like to do a Dutch sayings and explanation video. And if you are not speaking Dutch, then it's a little bit of inaudible whispering, I guess, and I will explain what I'm saying to English, so I think both parties will be happy with this concept. And of course, the number one thing that's my mission tonight is relaxation and better night's sleep. I even did my hair in the traditional Dutch hairstyle. Gosh, I thought of everything. And so here is, I'm underneath a blanket. I have a second camera standpoint that will actually be showing what I have on my lap. And this is the Dutch book. I hope the author is okay with me turning this into an ASMR video. And it has klompen on the front, wooden shoes, traditional Dutch shoes, still worn by farmers to this day in Holland or the Netherlands. Holland is, I think, just a part of the Netherlands, but the Netherlands is kind of a crappy word to pronounce if you're Dutch, because Dutch people actually have difficulties pronouncing the Netherlands. The Netherlands. Yeah, we just can't really get it out of our mouth. So Holland is really easy. Let me just open up this book, and I'll just do a little page flipping. So here's the index. You have animals, dieren, kleding, clothing, wonen, living, eten en drinken, which is food and beverages, geld en handel, money and trading, scheepvaart, shipping companies, I don't know, ledematen, so that's like arms and legs. hoofd en hals, head and throat, lichaam, body, natuur en weer, nature and weather, muziek, music, namen, names, index. So, I'll show the front one more time. So, Nederlands spreekwoorden en gezegden. Okay. See on the back. Dagelijks gebruiken we bewust of onbewust veel spreekwoorden en gezegdes. Sommige daarvan zijn al heel oud. Andere bestaan nog maar kort. Nog steeds komen er nieuwe bij. In deze geïllustreerde uitgave is een selectie gemaakt uit de duizenden spreekwoorden, gezegdes en uitdrukkingen die er in onze taal bestaan. Er worden verklaringen bijgegeven en bij een aantal ook de ontstaanswijze. Alle spreekwoorden en gezegdes zijn op thema gerangschikt, zoals dieren, geld en wonen. Alright, so it's just a little explanation of what's in this book. And I would just like to just cover a saying from every theme that I've just pronounced. Does that sound good? Yeah. Why don't you just get really comfortable? Just snuggle. I am underneath a blanket myself, so just get snuggly. Okay. So let's do the first one from the theme animals. Zo glad als een aal zijn. Zo glad als een aal zijn. And the translation is being as slippery as an eel. Is that an eel? Yeah, I think so. It's an animal, you know, the snaky animal, I think, in the water. Slippery. Slippery, slippery. Ooh, that's a nice ASMR word. Slippery, slippery. Ongrijpbaar zijn, zo slim en geslepen zijn dat niemand je kan pakken. Ongrijpbaar zijn, zo slim en geslepen zijn dat niemand je kan pakken. So it means just that you're so cunning and smart that no one really is able to get to you. Because you'll just be so slippery. Alright. Why don't we just go on to the next? And some of these phrases I've never even heard of because I think it's really old sayings. Like this one. Een bok schieten. Een bok schieten. vergissen. Een stommiteit begaan. Zich vergissen. And it means doing something stupid or making a mistake. Alright. And I think this is a really good concept. The Dutch Sayings book for a series, because there are so many sayings. I can't possibly cover them all. There's illustrations here as well, which is fun. Alright, but let's see. Is this the next? Oh yeah, clothing. Let's move over to the next. Alright. De broek aan hebben. De broek aan hebben. De broek aan hebben. So wearing the trousers. De baas zijn in huis. De baas in huis zijn. Being in charge at home. Being the boss. So I've never even heard of this one. De handschoen voor iemand opnemen. De handschoen voor iemand opnemen. De handschoen voor iemand opnemen. And the literal translation is picking up a glove for someone. And it means iemand verdedigen. Iemand verdedigen. So defending someone. I'm picking this glove up for you. You know, I'll defend you. Yeah, never heard of it. All right, let's see. Okay, so, no, this is hard. Okay, let's do one more clothing. This one is a good one. Iemand iets in de schoenen schuiven. Iemand iets in de schoenen schuiven. And it translates as shoving something in someone's shoe. Yeah, I guess. So shoving something in someone's shoe. Okay. And the translation, or the meaning, is iemand ten onrechte de schuld geven. Iemand ten onrechte de schuld geven. Accusing somebody wrongly, so unjustifiably accusing someone. They're just shoving it in their shoes. The blame. Alright, living, wonen. Alright, so I've never heard of this one. Actually makes sense. Achter de bank liggen. Achter de bank liggen. And that in English that means laying behind the sofa, behind the couch. And it means in onrecht raken, in onbruik raken. In onbruik raken. Vergeten worden. Vergeten worden. Iets wat achter een zitbank raakt of ligt, wordt snel vergeten. So it means that you're kind of being forgotten. You're no longer useful, or just nobody cares. You're just laying behind the couch. Or something is laying behind the couch. Yeah. I've never ever heard somebody use that phrase. Alright, so de lakens uitdelen. De lakens uitdelen. So you're handing out the sheets. And it means de baas zijn. De baas zijn. Being in charge is when you hand out the sheets. Alright, food and drinks. Let's see. Door de zure appel heen bijten. Door de zure appel heen bijten. And it means in English, biting through the sour apple. You just need to bite through the sour apple. And it means iets onaangenaams moeten doorstaan. Iets onaangenaams moeten doorstaan. Het is niet lekker om een hap te nemen van een zure appel. Je mond trekt ervan samen. So the English translation is you're going to have to do something unpleasant that you're going to have to endure because it's not tasty to take a bite of a sour apple because your mouth is like, cringing, but you're just going to have to get through it. So bite through that sour apple. All right. Finding the dog in the kettle, I guess you could say. Ontdekken dat het eten op is bij thuiskomst. Ontdekken dat het eten op is bij thuiskomst. Discovering that all the food is gone when you get home. You're just too late. Everybody finished their dinner. Geld en handel, money and trading. So you're tying the ends together, and it means struggling to make enough money. Just struggling to play even. Is that how you say that? To come by, struggling to come by, money-wise. Met moeite rondkomen. Alright, so you're trying to tie the ends together. Another illustration. Dat is een rib uit mijn lijf. Dat is een rib uit mijn lijf. And it means that's a rib out of my body. And the meaning is dat is voor mij een grote uitgave. Dat is voor mij een grote uitgave. So that's a big spending for me. It's a big spending in one go. Yeah, I think that's what it means. Scheepvaart. Actually never heard this one. Uit de boot vallen. Uit de boot vallen. Falling out of the boat. And it means niet meer van de partij zijn. Niet meer van de partij zijn. So when you're falling out of the boat, you're no longer participating. You're no longer part of the party. I'm just gonna fall out of the boat, guys. That person's fallen out of the boat. I've never heard it. Alright. I think this is so much fun. I'm definitely going to do more of these, more videos. Yeah, let's do limbs. Oh yeah, limbs. I was searching for that word in the beginning. Oh, I've never heard this one before. Lange armen hebben. Lange armen hebben. Which means having long arms. Veel macht hebben. Veel macht hebben. It means having lots of power when you have really long arms. Iets uit zijn duim zuigen. Iets uit zijn duim zuigen. his thumb, or her thumb, I guess. He, she, thumb. I'm just gonna suck this one out of my thumb. And the meaning is iets verzinnen. Iets verzinnen. Making something up. Or thinking of something. Trying to come up with ideas. Let me just suck this one out of my thumb and think of something. It's pretty much the same. So, hoofd and hals, head and throat. Oh yeah, I've never understood this saying, and I find it kind of gross. Haar op de tanden hebben. Haar op de tanden hebben. And the English translation is having hair on your teeth. This is actually a saying that a lot of Dutch people actually use, and I always find it gross when somebody says that person really has hair on their teeth. And it means van zich af durven bijten, erg moedig zijn. So yeah, being brave and being able to stand up for yourself is when you have hair on your teeth. Oh yeah. There's another one that I really don't enjoy, but I'll say it anyways. Met de mond vol tanden staan. Met de mond vol tanden staan. So that means standing there with a mouth full of teeth. Or the meaning is geen weerwoord hebben. Geen weerwoord hebben. You don't really have a reply back. You're just kind of standing there not knowing what to say. It's when you're standing there with a mouth full of teeth. I actually never thought about sayings in Dutch being so weird until I translated into English. It's kind of weird. But I mean, in English there are weird sayings as well. You know, the straw that broke the camel's back. We actually have a saying like that. So not the straw that broke the camel's back, but the drip that made the bucket flood is kind of the same thing as the last drip of water, just making the bucket full of water, just, you know, overflown, flood. So the last drip. Okay, sorry. Okay, so body, and we have a bear behind. I like this book. zijn hart luchten. Zijn hart luchten. So, it means airing your heart. Get that aerobe heart stuff going. Zeggen wat je dwars zit. Zeggen wat je dwars zit. And it means saying what bothers you. I think this saying is really similar to the English saying, which is getting something off your chest. I need to get something off my chest. And this is, I need to air my heart. It needs to breathe. It's a little bit different. Natuur en weer. Nature and weather. Een boom van een kerel. Een boom van een kerel. It's a tree of a man. Een grote, sterke man. En een grote, sterke man. It's just a big, strong man is a tree of a dude. I actually don't know this saying, but I like it. Geen rozen zonder doornen. Geen rozen zonder doornen. It means no roses without thorns, without the spikes. Er zit altijd een minder leuke kant aan iets aangenaams. Er zit altijd een minder leuke kant aan iets aangenaams. So there's always kind of a less fun side of something nice. There's always something that's not perfect about something that is nice. There's no roses without thorns. Never heard anyone say this, but I like it. Als sneeuw voor de zon verdwijnen. Als sneeuw voor de zon verdwijnen. So it's disappearing like snow for the sun. Heel snel verdwijnen. Heel snel verdwijnen. So it means that something is disappearing really fast. Like snow for the sun. Music. Een toontje lager zingen. Een toontje lager zingen. And it means singing a note lower. So sing a little lower. Ja. Niet zoveel praatjes. praatjes meer hebben. Niet zoveel praatjes meer hebben. Not having such a, puffed up chest. Not playing so big anymore. So you're singing a note lower. You're becoming more humble, I guess. That's what you could say. Namen. All right. Klaar is Kees. Klaar is Kees. I'm gonna say it again because it's so nice. Klaar is Kees. Klaar is Kees. And it means ready is Kees. Kees is a Dutch name, usually for a boy. Could also be a girl, or something in between. But it's a Dutch name. And it's ready is Kees. Dat is klaar in orde. Dat is klaar in orde. That's done. It's in order. Klaar is Kees. Let's see what the index says. Oh yeah, so names is the last one. Okay, I think that this was enough for tonight. Klaar is Kees.